When I turned 16, my dad told me it was time to get a job. When I was your age, my very first job I worked with over 500 people under me. Wow, I said. Was it some big corporation? No, he replied. I mowed the lawn in the cemetery.
Do you know that the people who live in this town aren't allowed to be buried in that cemetery? Because they have to die first.
Beethoven's grave has been eerily playing music the last few days. The cemetery keeper has told people not to worry, he's just decomposing.
Why do cemeteries have fences around them? 'Cause people are dying to get in.
How many dead people do you think are buried in that cemetery? All of them.
How do you get a secret message out of a cemetery? You decrypt it.
Hey, see the cemetery we are passing now? Well, the man who invented the crossword is actually buried there. His grave is 3 down and 7 across.
A couple have not been getting along for years, so the husband thinks, I'll buy my wife a cemetery plot for her birthday. Well, you can imagine her disappointment. The next year, her birthday rolls around again and this time he doesn't get her anything. She says, why didn't you get me a birthday present? He replies, you didn't use what I got you last year.
I received a phone call today that the cemetery crew had buried my poor grandmother in the completely wrong plot. I sternly told them, you've made a grave mistake.
I thought I was alone in the cemetery. But then I heard somebody coughing.
How do you get to the cemetery? It's just around the corner.
Why did the criminal try to elude Superman by hiding in a mausoleum? He thought Superman wouldn't go near the crypt tonight.
What do necromancers use for money? Cryptocurrency. The laughter isn't over. We'll be back after this brief break.
My dad was a policeman of few words. When he guarded an ancient Egyptian Christian burial chamber, he was a cryptic cop in a Coptic crypt.
My mom suggested we had lunch in a cafe located in an old crypt. My dad replied, I don't think so. I wouldn't been seen dead there.
There were many health concerns at the crypt factory. For one, the dust from woodworking caused a lot of coughing.
How did the crypt keeper store his files? Encrypted.
What do you call a typo on a tombstone? A grave mistake.
If Arnold Schwarzenegger's tombstone doesn't read, I'll be back, someone has made a grave mistake.
Himalayan tombstones don't say RIP. They say Everest.
Why did the dumb guy fart at the cemetery? Because he saw a tombstone that read RIP.
I'm concerned about grave marker and tombstone sales. It just seems like a dying industry.
People keep telling me to buy one of those fancy rocks for my gravesite. But a tombstone is the last thing I'll need.
Went to visit my grandpa's final resting place and he left a message for me on his tombstone. I couldn't make out what it was. It was a very cryptic message.
What did the hypochondriac put on their tombstone? I told you I was sick.
My late father's tombstone got vandalized. Police are calling it a grave matter.
I tried one of those retirement age calculators. It showed me a tombstone.
I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Montgomery Jones.
We're on a mission to spread the laughs and groans far and wide, so please do us a favor and share just one of these jokes with your family and friends today. Thanks. Looking for the gift for Dad? We have the official Daily Dad Jokes podcast electronic joke button now available on Amazon. A massive 500 preloaded dad jokes guaranteed to make you laugh and groan. Check the show notes page for the link. The Daily Dad Jokes podcast is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for social media links and joke credits. This show was recorded in front of a Cannes studio audience.